Welcome back. The 26th annual River Run International Film Festival kicked off last night and continues for another 9 days right here in the Triad.
The festival brings films and talent from across the globe, including winners of its Master of Cinema Award. WFMY News 2's Manny Frank sat down with one of this year's recipients.
Every year, the River Run International Film Festival awards filmmakers and artists for their contributions to cinema. And for 2024,
Gary Marshall saw me in that movie and then said, "Come read for The Princess Diaries," and then I read and read and read many times, and then we did a chemistry read with Anne Hathaway, and then they were like, "You guys have good chemistry, so you're the guy, you're it, kid."
The emerging master of cinema will go to musician, actor, and director Robert Schwartzman, who, along with writer Brett Ryland, is also bringing their film The Good Half to North Carolina audiences for the first time at the festival.
Tell me about Lily Catherine. She would have hated this.
The journey of a film is you really, if you're so lucky as to be invited to a festival, that's where you start to kind of build that interaction with audiences, with press. You're starting to tell the story of a film that will soon be released, hopefully.
The Good Half follows a young man played by Nick Jonas as he travels back to Ohio to attend his mother's funeral following her passing to cancer. And along the way, we join him as he goes through the stages of grief.
It's a story of making sense of what do I do now that I've lost someone very close to me. And it's really a story of like family coming together to kind of figure out how to work together and understand who they all are in this next chapter of their life without someone who's very important to them.
When you were directing this, what made you attracted to this project in the first place?
My dad passed away of cancer too, a long time ago. So I was young and trying to figure out what it meant to lose a parent. And so I tried to kind of find myself in the main character. For this one, it was like I read this script that seemed to have like a life before my involvement. And it was like, how can I come in and help bring this to life in a way that really feels like natural or authentic to my own experiences?
While Schwartzman did some acting, notably in The Virgin Suicides and The Princess Diaries, directing was always in his blood, even as a kid.
We'd get a camera and we'd shoot like movies in our backyard. We'd get costume and makeup and like we'd really go for it. So like, yeah, I always wanted to make movies. I went to film school and then I got swept up in the music industry and acting, and I just kind of like chased whatever was there. But directing was getting back to what music was in a way, which was just like, I have an idea, I want to run with it. So it's like taking something that I feel excited about and trying to, you know, tell it through my own like perspective.
Wow, just knowing that he's the same person who played in The Princess
had.
Diaries just really made my whole day. That is adorable.
And for those who wish to watch The Good Half, it is tonight here at River Run and Haynesbrand Theater. Oh, excuse me, in Winston at UNC Theater that they have over there. So it's at 7 o'clock tonight. You can guys go watch that there. Tickets are still available.
Love that. So what's your favorite part, what you would say, about this entire film?
Oh, about this entire film of it itself for The Good Half. I love it because obviously as someone else who lost his father to cancer, I could really relate to the plights these people were going through. They were very kind of like, oh, I noticed something, and I was like, oh, that's what happens when you deal with grief. These fun little things. It's not all tragedies, a little bit of comedy, because life is not just a tragedy, it's a comedy in a lot of ways.
When it comes to the film festival itself, you've been to film festivals before. How does this one different from others?
River Run, of course, it's the one in our own backyard, and I love that because you can literally just drive over to it. You don't have to fly to Tribeca, fly to Telluride. You just go in your backyard, and yes, it's not a Cannes Film Festival. You don't have to drive or fly all the way. You can't drive to Europe, what am I saying? You can't fly all the way over there, but it's something to have in your own backyard. It's really nice to have that option.
Yeah, I love that, and I love how you said that this is a type of film that will connect with people in a special way. So this will be nice.
Absolutely.